Record.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
Natasha.
Hello, everyone. We're not editing, so we're just going to go. Welcome back to Kate and Natasha, ADP in the age of the coronavirus, ADP therapy in the age of the coronavirus. I'm Natasha Pren.
And I'm Kate Halliday. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Kate. So we've been reading on the AEDP listserv, which is a wonderful forum for all kinds of interesting, thoughtful, careful, brilliant conversations about this time of the pandemic and people thinking about maybe working remotely for a long period of time and perhaps saying goodbye to their offices and how we will all navigate talking about that with our clients. And so we're calling this episode Goodbye Office ? Question mark.
Yes. So obviously, and one of the things that's come up on the listserv is that we'll have feelings about it because it's lost for us. It's certainly for me, just not being there because I'm so fond of my office, and also for the people we see in the office, it's a sacred space for them, and so having that loss on top of so many others is not negligible. So really kind of recognizing that even if it's temporary, it's a loss, but if it's a goodbye permanently, yes. That will be a big shift for people. So,
and we're sure, well, we don't know, but my guess is that some of my clients have been asking me over the last 10 days, I would say, what my plans are. I think the conversations about reopening have brought this to the fore. Will I be reopening in my office? And I've started to have conversations about, I don't foresee reopening for a time. I don't feel personally, and everybody will have their own reactions to this, that sitting in an office where we don't really know how the coronavirus is spread in small settings, where 6 feet distance would be difficult and wearing masks would be another thing. And for me, elevators and public transportation and all of those things. So I've been heading into those conversations. So I wonder what it's like. I just self-disclosed. I wonder what it's like for you all to know that at my age, I'm not thinking of being in a hurry for myself. And also what I'm feeling about what I'm reading and responding to makes me think I'm not heading back to my office. So it's a great loss.
Yeah. And it's as you said that, Natasha, I took a big sigh because it is a big loss.
Yeah.
It feels like a big loss, and it marks so many things that does the quality of unpredictability, which no human likes, and the feelings of change that we can't control.
Right.
And it's and having conversations about things that we normally don't ever have to discuss. I mean, this is such new territory for us. I have moved my office once from one place to another in the 20-some years I've been in private practice. Well, actually 30. Anyway, but it was a big deal for my clients then. It was a big deal. And giving them months and months of warning.
Yes, right.
And we didn't have that. I actually talked to my son yesterday, and he said my granddaughter she went to school on Friday, and the next week she was told no more school, and she's at home being homeschooled, which is a giant transition for a little child, And just imagining, when we're moving our offices, we say to our clients, this is going to happen, but not till June. It will be a long time. How is that for you? We process it. This is something that happened overnight for our clients too.
Yes.
And we're all catching up.
That's right. Yeah.
Whew.
Yep. And so we thought it would be an opportunity, to all take a big collective deep breath, and just to put out there that I know other people are going to be making other decisions based on other places, other guidelines across the world. So I've just shared my personal decision for the moment. So I just want to say that, but it leads into a very good ADP technique, which is called a portrayal. And saying goodbye through a portrayal is a really evocative and wonderful way to work with a goodbye and to say, well, what would you miss about my office? And if we were in the office and you were saying goodbye to the office and you looked around and saw us in it together, what might you specifically say goodbye to? And I've used this techniques with people who are moving out of a house. Walk me through your house and say goodbye to each room and your memories and anything else that comes to mind. Or to
I've done this with people, about people who've died or lost, or animals. Like, tell me about the qualities in that being that you specially valued.
Yes, right. So setting up a portrayal, you would say, so if your pet or loved one or office or home was right here in front of us and we were there together, what would you say in direct address? This is an exercise. What would you, let's go with the pet. I don't know, pets.
Let's do the office one, because,
let's do the office. Yes,
I think it's concrete and it's here and now.
Yes, let's do the office. Yes. Right, thanks, Kate. Yes. So you'd say, so goodbye. I was going to say Natasha's office, but it's really our office, because every hour it's a new space in a way, and we're a new dyad. So you'd say, goodbye, office. I'm really going to miss this, or you meant this to me, or I loved this. I've written about, I had a client who loved my lemon verbena soap in my office bathroom, and so she would always buy that for home. And that was a way to take me with her. But specific things I would say to people, light up all of your senses, right? What's it like to be in my office? What are the smells? What are the textures? What do you see? What do you hear? Yeah. Yeah.
Where we live, people have often said to me that they drive past the building where my office is because it makes them feel connected and close to me. Now, they don't know, most of my clients don't know where I live, so they can't do that anymore. And I'm realizing, oh, ouch. So goodbye being able to drive past, and what it felt like to look in the window in the evening and see the light on and see, okay, it's working. Like, that's a goodbye.
Yes. Right.
That.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I wonder if, because I sometimes, when I think about people, I locate them. I love to locate them on the map, locate them. A friend of mine's mom was in hospital, and I said, which hospital is she in? Because I want to send her good thoughts, and I want to be able to imagine that spot on the map where I know she is, So that's a really interesting thing you're saying, that clients, clients don't know where we are.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, that feels really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so maybe, as I'm thinking about it, it's tricky, but there's a way in which, for myself, self-disclosure, it might be important to say, if you were to imagine flying to me like a bird, you would have to go southeast of Ithaca, so they could imagine the direction, just so there's a sort of sense of pointing their hearts that way. I don't know. We would all we can be creative.
Yeah, and again, everybody has their own level of comfort, but I have self-disclosed where I am, literally.
Yes.
People can locate me.
Yes.
They can see I'm not right in my office, and I don't have my regular bookshelf behind me, right? So
yeah.
So a portrayal is a wonderful way, and to set up a portrayal, you might say, so would it be okay if we together, just for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, set a time limit, ask permission, say goodbye to my office and that experience, and then notice what that's like for you. And we don't have to do it all today. I feel like there's going to be ripple effects to the fact that we're talking about not being in that office at a set date anytime soon, right? That's the thing. One of the things.
It makes tears come to my eyes, actually, as I'm just saying it. Even imagining a portrayal makes me feel the feelings. It's remarkable that those invitations that you just did in that slow, measured way, sort of hypnotically produces the response, Natasha.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think we've all been a bit in denial about all the things we're losing. And
and I'm noticing inside of myself, in a way, in my own triangle, that I'm defending against the pain of it at this moment. I think I've felt, when you say the tears come, I'm aware there's a lot of pain and loss here. And I can feel that really useful block that I have that's a coping strategy so that I don't cry now. And it's good to know it and to be able to have a choice at times. Right.
That's right. And I noticed after I said how the tears came, then I gave that little laugh. That means defenses came back up in me. So
Right.
there they go. Well, we probably should wrap up.
Yes, we should. Yes, perfect.
Mm.
A lot of big stuff happening.
A lot of big stuff.
Yeah.
So noticing, if you will, everybody, how does it feel to have had us have this conversation with you, part of it with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us.
Take care of yourselves.
Yes.
Stay in touch.
Stay in touch. Bye. Bye for now. Bye.